Done, bro.
You can hear me?
I get you, bro.
All right, for sure. Well, for all those watching, I'm Anthony Rose Jr. I'm here with
Hero.
I'm here with Ramond. What you say?
I'm letting you talk, bro.
Hold on, I'm tripping. You can hear me? You sure?
I get you.
Oh, all right. For all those who watching, I'm Anthony Rose Jr. I'm here with Ramond Stevens, 2021 DB at Warren Easton, Lamar University commit. If I left anything, you could add on.
That's it. That's it, pretty much. My name is Ron Stevens, aka Hitman.
All right. Well, I guess the first thing we could do is talk about that. Talk about your nickname and how you got it, how long you've been having it, and like how you try to embrace that in every play you make.
To be honest with you, I got it when I was in park ball. So when I first came there, I was a hitter, and my coaches were like, "Well, we gotta give him a nickname," so they gave me the name Hitman. It transferred over to high school after I started making hits, my sophomore, junior year, and it just kept going. I want to continue to be called that name too. So.
And I guess, like you said, playing park ball and getting that nickname and playing for Warren Easton. I guess we could go right into that. Like, talk about your growth that you've made since being at Warren Easton as a player and as a person, and how you think it's going to translate to the next level.
To be honest with you, um, coming into Warren Easton, I had the mindset to work, and being around players like Chester, Smalls, Kaheem, they installed that that go get it mentality, that dominance. On the field every time I stepped on the field. So that's that. If I can say that's one thing that I learned from him, which is just be dominant and show aggression every time you step on the field. Assert yourself.
And and from talking with you kind of recently, from talking to you kind of recently, like you've been seeing like you kind of trying to take a different role this year on the team. Talk about that role you're trying to take, like as far as more of a leader and being that like voice for the defense.
Yeah, this year, last year we had leaders on the team, as in Berg and Shadi, but we never really had that leader on defense. So this year we got that leader now, and I just want to be that guy to step up and just lead my team on the defensive side because we got Case on our offense and they're leading their troops. So I just want to lead my team to be just like me, a certain dominance and just to be able to talk, communicate, and just be the best that we know we can be.
And when people watch you, like what type of player can they expect to play to
Uh,
see?
Somebody that I'm a leader just by nature. I'm on the field, I'm talking, I'm communicating with my guys, and I'm aggressive. I just want to be, even though for my size, I'm very aggressive.
And being a cornerback, like I guess for those who upcoming and like looking at you and seeing like he's a great corner, locking down his side, got college offers. Like what type of advice could you give to them?
Don't like for my advice to give to the young guys. Don't worry about offers. Offers don't come when you trying to look for them. Like my sophomore, my junior year, I was looking for offers. As you know, my former teammate Jair, great guy, perfect. But he got his offers before me. But it's all in due time. So, you know, my offers didn't start coming until I stopped worrying about them. I got to the point where I was like, I'm gonna just play for my team and whatever happens, happens. So, you know, the work shows. If you're gonna work for your team and you're gonna outplay the other people at your positions, it shows. They're gonna find you. You just don't have to look for them. You know, and, and that's basically it. I had to stop looking for it. And I know a lot of guys that they still gonna want the offers, and you're supposed to want them. You're supposed to go get it, but you can't try to go get it yourself. They're gonna find you. They're gonna find you.
That's a great encouragement, great insight into the recruiting process and just making sure you stay patient until your time comes. Um, well, like going from that and going from your offers, like you committed to Lamar, but like you got some other offers as well as you have a lot of interest for some other schools. Talk about like why Lamar and like what you're looking to bring to that team.
Um, I like Lamar for a lot of reasons. Just basically, they were I think my second offer. My first offer was Alcorn. Alcorn, I like that they were my first offer, but they didn't show as much interest, and I didn't really feel a fit there. But with Lamar, you know, the coach that he hit me up every day. he talks football with me. He just makes me feel like I can come in there with some other guys and just we can all come together and play as a unit. Once I get the time to start, I feel like I could be a dominant force on that defense.
Speaking of, I guess the other guys, like y'all have Big E from Curtis. Y'all got Kerry McMillan as well,
Yeah.
and some other guys. It's not coming to my name.
We got
From Booker T. Washington.
Alexander.
Yeah, yeah. As well as him, like, what do you feel like that recruiting class is gonna bring to Lamar? Like, you excited about that class? Cause
Yeah,
y'all stacked.
I'm really excited because to be honest with you, I was the first one that committed. So when he told me I had the chance to get D over there with me, I was all for it. Not only is D gonna, me and him are both gonna be forces to be reckoned with, but we're both gonna compete. We're gonna compete with each other, but we can get that starting spot. I know he's gonna make me better, and I'm gonna make him better. And we got Kerry McMillan. I haven't really seen him that much, but I have seen him. I know he's a 6'4", 6'3", free safety. I'd love to have him over the top. And I know him and Big E from Curtis, they just bring that dominant winning mentality to Lamar. So when we get them and we get me and Damian, it's just when it all comes together, it's gonna be crazy. And I can't wait for it, to be honest with you.
Facts, most definitely. And I guess going from college and going back to high school football with Warren Easton, like talk about some goals you have like for yourself and for your team and like what y'all looking to accomplish.
First and foremost, I feel like I want my team to be able to be the best that we can be, and the best that we can be is going to the dome. Not just going to the dome, but winning in the dome. We make it to the dome every year, but that's just not good enough for us. And we know where the fall off is, and I feel like we can come together and actually overcome that fall off. For myself, I'm not really worried about myself right now. I would love to be I want to go all state this year. I made all district last year, but I would love to go all state, get a certain number of picks and all that. But really, I just want to be the best of my team. I want to be the leader that they need. And I just want to handle my business on one side of the field so they can handle theirs and we can all come together.
And speaking of your team and you being that leader on the team, like some other guys who are younger than you that you feel like should be on the lookout for some coaches.
Oh, some younger guys? Oh, we got a lot. We got a lot. I don't want not name somebody they feel some type of way, but just in the DB perspective, in the DB lineup, right now we got Ronald Lewis. He's a long, lengthy DB. Him and Wallace Foster, they're gonna be on the other side of me. And I just know that like they making me better now. And me talking to them, they're, retaining the information that I'm giving them and the information that coach is getting them, and they're just working. Wallace is a worker. Ronald is a worker, and they're young still. So by the time they get to their senior year and Wallace gets to his sophomore, junior year, it's going to be crazy.
Most definitely, most definitely. And I guess like if you could describe your game or compare it to somebody like in the league, like how would you describe it, or who would you compare it to?
I wouldn't compare it to just one person, uh, just because I like being myself. I see that what they do, but I feel like I can talk. I'm getting a receiver's head, and I'm backing up and I'm play too. So I just feel like I can be anyway. And then I'm versatile too. So when I'm quick and okay.
Well, I guess for my last question, it would be like being at practice and going against guys like you said, Casey Kane being a lone receiver, then you might have to match up with a shorter receiver, but like quick and fast at Luke, and then just a kind of all around guy at Curtis, and then some other guys. Like talk about like how working with them makes you better.
I've been going against them for the longest. Like going against Casey, I played park ball with Casey, and Casey just been a dominant force. And I've been seeing Luke at park ball, and he's been a dominant force. So with Casey, Casey is a basketball player. Casey is shifty. He has the speed, he has the length. He's a great jump ball. You know? I know he's gonna come down with it every time. So Casey makes me better in getting my physical right. With Luke he works my patience. I can't be so eager to put my hands on him or overshoot. Luke is gonna make you patient and he's gonna make you react when he reacts. And Curtis is great. Curtis, he's been that guy that has the niche, but you just couldn't see him because all the great receivers we had in the lineup with T. Bill, Kaheem, just so many. So now he's getting his chance to actually shine, and you'll see a lot more of him Luke, and Casey, and even the young boys that we got in. We got Leon Ly, one of the fastest guys, if not the fastest guy in the state. So it's just so many people that I go against every day that makes me better and it makes my game better and my defense's game better as a whole.
Well, that was my last question. Is there anything you want to leave to the people who are watching you?
Yeah, I want to say this. Uh, back to the office. Don't worry about the office. They'll come whenever they do. Just keep working. And for my teammates that I know that's on here, we're gonna work regardless. And anybody else that's watching that wants to know about Easton, we're gonna work regardless. Whatever the circumstances may be. We don't really have to talk that much, but we're working. As much as some people think that they got it made already and that they're a dominant force, we working. Whether we talk or not, we working. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. That's it, though, bro. Appreciate you, bro, for having me on here, bro. I want to let everybody know that's on here. Have a blessed day. Thank you for watching, though.
Thank you for coming on and talking to the people. That's a great way to end it off. For all those watching, I'm Anthony Rose Jr.